Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. Last time we beat the game and it was Team Sonic's victory as they stopped the cannon from firing. However, something else might be going on. I don't think that warning sign Eggman got was just for Sonic throwing a fake emerald into the cannon.
Story select.
So with both stories completed, we now have access to Last Story. So let's begin.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire? What's happening here? It's my grandfather, Joe Robotnik.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming!
You haven't given up yet?
Oh, it's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received a message from my boss. This space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Ready!
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting
once all
worse.
the sub-
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect. Pure. I will leave everything to him.
release and awaken it
If
to
you
the
wish to
world.
fill the world with destruction... Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Core of the Eclipse cannon is now highly reactive and explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist!
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now!
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
The reaction of the Chaos Emeralds is moving toward the cannon's core. It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Then, let's get to work!
Alright, here we are in Cannon's Core, the true final stage of the game. So conceptually, Cannon's Core, really cool. It's a marathon stage where 5 of the 6 characters are going to have to make their way to the core of the station, plus there's also a time stop gimmick whenever you press these switches. Because I already spent enough time with Crazy Gadget and Eternal Engine, and I didn't want this to take forever, I want to have some self-respect, I basically just took the best run I had of each character's part of the stage, and pasted them together. I'll show the full final run as a bonus thing, but otherwise, I need to maintain some semblance of sanity by the end of this. Or I'll, just be really bitter about the whole thing. Otherwise, though, yeah, no, very fun stage. I guess I'll give some final thoughts about each character. I prefer Eggman stages to Tails, and honestly, Tails as a character... Honestly, his character development isn't exactly the same. Sonic making a request of him is slightly different from Tails realizing he needs to, do something for himself. He needs to fight even without Sonic's help at the end of Adventure 1. They're different technically speaking, but I don't know. I feel like Adventure 1 was a stronger hook for Tails. It doesn't help that in most cutscenes, he does just sound like a Wikipedia article. He just says information, he just exposits, in just the most stilted voice possible. Eggman, like I said, of the shooting gallery stages, I like his levels more. Honestly, they're all more or less pretty good. I don't think he had a terrible one anywhere. And Eggman is a character in this game. I feel like the writing staff in general came into this really wanting to make Eggman, I guess, badass for lack of a better term. Like, Adventure series in general is a more intimidating Eggman than I think he is in most games, especially the ones that come after this. But in Adventure 2 especially, like, you get to see him all the time. He's always scheming, he's very commanding, just in general, he is a force to be reckoned with. So, I think whoever was writing him in this game really just wanted to just make Eggman real cool as a villain, which, makes sense because he's playable, so... If you want to play as the bad guy, like... Since the other two are new characters to this game, when you hear you can play the villains in Sonic Adventure 2, you are here for Eggman, that this is the character you have seen before and want to see in top form, and they really succeed, I would say. He absolutely feels like he is, you know... I don't know if this is my favorite version of his character, because there's been, you know, a lot of different iterations of Eggman and a lot of different performances. But god, Dean Bristow did so damn well. I can't say a bad word about his voice acting, R.I.P. and all that. And, you know, as a playable character, in general, I like Team Dark in this game, or Dark Team. Technically speaking, Team Dark is an actual, like, group in the series, so that this isn't them, because Eggman's here, but no, I definitely feel like you come into this game because you hear Eggman's in it, you don't leave disappointed. You get to play as the guy, you don't get to use, like, his varied machinery, but like I said earlier, you probably wouldn't. That would be unwieldy in a game like this. Next up we have Rouge. So, I don't like the Emerald Hunter stages in general. I just feel like they're all kind of... At most, they're passable, but I would rather play Knuckles stages in Adventure 1 if I were going to do this style. And Rouge, of the two characters, has by far the worst stages, because they're bad like Knuckles' stages are, but there are just a couple of stages with terrible gimmicks that really drag her stages down. Which sucks, because I like Rouge as a character. She's very fun in this game, being, you know, as I've said before, kind of the untrustworthy character, the odd card out, even amongst the villains. And I just love her musical style. Like, the lounge jazz songs might be my favorites in the game. It's hard to tell because I also like the rock songs that Sonic and Shadow have. I listen to, like, those three characters' songs all the time. Sonic, Shadow, Rouge, probably just my most listened to in Adventure 2. I'm not even gonna say most likely, most definitely. Rouge is a fun character, I'm glad she's here. I just wish the treasure hunting stages didn't suck. There's also bad elements to this part of the stage as well. You're not looking for emeralds, but there are a few segments where, like, you have to get the timing right, or, like, you get stuck behind that waterfall and have to go back and press the switch again. Anyway, here's Knuckles. He feels like he's lost as a character. He doesn't do much other than collecting the Master Emerald, which has come in useful at the end. We are going to use it to nullify the Chaos Emeralds, and hopefully stop the Arc. But yeah, otherwise, Knuckles is just... he sounds confused all the time, which is kind of funny, but in terms of him as a character, definitely a downgrade from Adventure 1, where you have this sort of exploration of his, you know, loner nature, and how that can, you know, be a problem for him, but how he still tries to stick to it for the whole thing. Also, admittedly, I know I said I only like the Knuckles songs ironically. I do kind of wish there was a rap version of this song, just to know what it would be like. This is your boy Knuckles, and we're in Cannon's core. Gotta stop the Ark from destroying the Earth. You ready? Also, we're not even treasure hunting, and Knuckles' stage just sucks. You basically have to press the time stop switches in order to make it so that there isn't a current in the water blowing you back. Oh, and in case you couldn't figure it out, this is the reason you need the breath necklace. You can beat the segment without it, and you've probably noticed that there are air bubbles in this one, but this is the most extensive water segment in the game. If you don't have the breath necklace, replay Aquatic Mine. Ruin the tone, really kill the momentum. Go back, get the breath necklace, because otherwise this segment just sucks. Also, yeah, I elected to go back because I got stuck on the lip of that thing, and the timing on this one is terrible. You do not have extra time to press this one right here. And I know there are metal crates here, and you might think those would get in the way of the underwater currents. They don't. They absolutely do not. Alright, and that is the final lockdown. So it's time for Sonic to dive straight in. Alright, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a fun character. Free spirit, does not like the military or the cops. I think that's like his primary characterization in this game, because otherwise he's just here to stop Eggman. I think of the characters, Team Dark is more interesting. Dark Team, sorry. Team Dark is its own thing. You know, I don't not enjoy Sonic and his friends, but like, I mean, Sonic's straightforward. You know him, you love him, it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but you kind of know what you're getting with him. And so there's no real surprises per se, but it is of course fun that you have the whole segment where you think he died. Oh, by the way, don't go down that slope there. If you do, you die. This is the slope you want to go down. The game tries to trick you into just dying somehow, but yeah. Overall, I feel like, in general, I like the sort of overarching structure of the plot more than I like the characters exactly, but, you know, Sonic and pals are always fun, can't complain about them exactly, I just don't have a lot to talk about them. Dark Team, very fun. Love that none of them really like each other that much.
Huh. No problem.
I would disagree with that, Sonic. Alright, next time, let's hope we can stop the Ark in the finale of Sonic Adventure 2.